What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to talk about the 7 best quarterback drills. Let's get started. All right, guys, so before I get into this first drill that's going to help your mechanics, going to help your hip drive and your overall just ability, I want to talk to you about an opportunity that I just developed on my website, guys. If you're a quarterback, right, and we have all the tools, we can throw accurately, we have arm strength, we can escape the pocket, we can get out and run, right? But you don't know how to apply that, you're not going to get any better. You're not going to get to that level that we want to get to. You got to improve the mind. Football IQ, your football IQ has to improve. So if you need to improve reading coverages, recognizing defenses, understanding what defenses are going to do and how to beat that, knowing what the defense is going to do before the snap of the ball, check out that link in the description. Okay, so the first drill here is going to be for your hips to rotate right around. Okay, so quarterbacks, the biggest thing about mechanics is we're rotational athletes, right? I want my hips to be able to rotate right through the throw because that's what shoots the ball through, and that's what makes this thing effortless. There should be no stress on my shoulder and elbow on the throw. All my arm is doing is just that follow through. Like, think of it as your body's paying the tab and your arm's the tip of the meal. So what it is, you guys have all seen that Dak dance, right? The Dak Prescott drill is probably one of the best drills a quarterback can do, right? But we're gonna do that stationary for beginners, and then once you can progress, we can start moving with it. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna be here, you're gonna have a nice wide base, you're gonna push off the inside arch of your back foot, and you're gonna focus on opening up your hips, and your shoulders are gonna go back. So they call it hip and shoulder dissociation. Too complicated, right? I just want my shoulders going back and my hips going forward, but not my hips going up. I want my hips going around. So all it's gonna be is I'm gonna be here, you're gonna go sets of 5, you're gonna go about 4 sets of 5. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna be like this, here, and you see how my hips are separate. That's 1, 2, 3, and now you see I have a short front stride, but my hips are separate from everything. My hips are violent. That's what it takes to throw with velocity. You got to have violent hips. Your hips got to rotate you through, because when I take this ball back and let's say I'm at that L or somewhere here and my hips shoot through, my arm is just a coil. It's just like a bow and arrow. You pull that bow back, you pull it back, and then your coil is your hips, and then everything rotates through. That's how you create torque, and we got to get my shoulders going back to keep the torque. I don't want to be like this. This is not the drill. Going back with my shoulders and hips coming through, that's the drill. That's the first drill to improve your game as a quarterback. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to help you with kind of the exact same thing. It's going to work on your mechanics, okay? So your arms are going to start crossed now. Your base is gonna be wide. It's the same idea as before, where you're stepping and your hips are coming back. Why do my shoulders stay crossed? Because it's helping me keep my shoulder back while my hips go forward. Because if I go like this, that's not the drill, right? So I wanna go from like shoulder to chin. I wanna be here, and now we're working the full throw, okay? So it's gonna be like this. I'm here, and I bring this all the way through, right? Again, I wanna go sets of 5 of that. I wanna go about 4 sets of 5. Again, I'll show you from this angle. I'm here. All I'm doing is I'm getting my same hip mechanics, and you're letting your hip swing your upper half and your shoulders through. So it's just here. And you see how it's a coil. I'm not bringing my arms down like this. My hips are coming through, and that swings my upper half, and everything just rotates through nice and natural. And now what this translates to is when I take the ball back and my hips are coming through, everything just swings right through, right? Because my hips start that coil. So again, we're just gonna be here, 4 sets of 5, and we're just gonna be like this. Let everything swing through with my upper half. Your hips are rotating you. All right, guys, this next drill is going to be for your footwork in the pocket, okay? Staying nice and wide. Now, what this situation is you're going to be shuffling back. If you don't have hurdles, you can do this with cones. What it's going to look like is you're going to work this about 4 sets both sides. We're going to shuffle back, get lateral, and then make this throw, okay? So what this is working is a situation where, like, let's say I come up to the line, it's man coverage, right? Let's say I got a guy running a bang 8, a hard post, right? I gotta buy myself some time back here. I gotta drift in this pocket. I take my drop, and I gotta drift, get lateral, and buy some time so I can give my guy time to work this route and give him the ball on time. That's exactly the situation that this is working. So you're gonna shuffle back, staying nice and wide, both feet at the same time, good posture. You're gonna get lateral one time, moving both feet at the same time. I don't wanna see this kick step and then give him a ball. Now when we come out the back door, it's gonna look like this. Shuffle him back here, get lateral, and I'm here. Now, I like working this in a situation where I got a route over the middle, because when I come out the back door, it forces me to not step super wide with my left leg. It forces me to get my left leg in the ground, hips engaged, rotate right through. Again, I wanna work about 4 sets of this drill each side. I'll show you how it looks. So it's just here, shuffle, lateral, balls out, okay? Wide base, both feet at the same time, drive off the back leg, rotate those hips. All right, guys, this next drill, same idea. You could have 2 hurdles here, or you could set up cones. Now it's just gonna be working your lateral movement. I like throwing a dig off of this route, okay? So you have somebody set up a dig, have a receiver run it, however you wanna work it, okay? But we're gonna go 4 sets each side. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna start here. This is like I'm dropping in the pocket. Let's say I'm looking right? Let's say I'm working like a dig flat concept. Then the window closes. I just can't sit back there and then, okay, I gotta buy and create some time and create a new window for myself. That's what this is working. So you're just gonna start here, light chatter. Somebody's gonna either flash their hands or start jogging. We're gonna get lateral, balls out. Same thing coming back the other side, but it's not gonna be robotic. Your hips can start open on the left side, drift back here, balls out, okay? Now what this is working is to get rid of that kick step in the pocket, okay? Because you never see an NFL quarterback sit there and go like this, here. It's always both feet at the same time. You're gliding in the pocket. You're not kicking in the pocket. You're gliding, because if you could stay in this base, that gets the ball out of your hands faster, and we're more accurate when we're moving around in the pocket, because that's what this game is. It's not black and white. We get to drift, we get to create windows for ourselves. We have to buy time. Only about 40% of the time, I think I read that somewhere, that a quarterback takes the prescribed drop and throw. That means 60% of the time they're moving around. They have to navigate in this pocket. It's exactly what this is working. We're gonna work about 4 sets each side. All right, guys, so this next drill is gonna help you make faster reads in the pocket, go through progressions faster. So the main thing about progressions, guys, is wherever your eyes go, your feet follow. They call it tying your feet to your eyes. So let's say I'm working a curl flat progression, right? I'm not gonna look to the flat and then try to throw to the curl, or vice versa. I'm not gonna look to the curl and then try to throw to the flat without my feet moving. You want your feet tied to your eyes. So I'm dropping back, I'm here, not there, and I'm here. Everything's in rhythm. That's what this drill's working. So we're literally just zigzagging through the cones. I wanna work about 4 sets, so 8 throws total, with just a target straight out in front of me, or you can have a receiver take off on a jog over the middle, however you want to work this thing. But just make sure I'm coming off of this thing, flipping my feet set to a target. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it's going to look. So you're going to go 4 sets on this side, 4 sets on that side. So we're going to be here. All we're going to do, wherever my eyes go, my feet follow. So I'm here, flip, 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 balls out. Okay, so my base is staying wide, both feet are moving at the exact same time. Wherever my eyes go, my feet follow. That's how you stay balanced, that's how you stay consistent, and that's how you make faster reads in the pocket. Again, I want to go about 4 sets each side of this. All right, guys, so all you need is this drill for 2 cones and a guy in front of you pointing you in each direction. So when he points you in a direction, all we're going to do is shuffle. We're going to start out square. Let's say he points you here, we're just going to shuffle. He points you back, you're going to shuffle back, and we're just going to change like this. Now the goal of this drill is to work on your base staying wide, because what a lot of people like to do is they'll be here and their feet get close together. I want both moving at the same time, and when the guy in the target in the middle of you flashes his hands, I don't want to flip like this. I don't want to jump, and I don't want to take all these extra steps. This is working your quick release. Your quick release starts from your feet, okay? So I got to get set fast. So I call it a hook replace. So when he flashes his hands, I want to hook my left leg so my knee, hip, and shoulder are in line with the target. I want to replace where my left leg was with my right leg. Now I'm in line to throw in 2 steps. Reason why I don't like the jump is because it takes my cleats out of the ground and I lose power. The reason why I don't like this is because it's extra steps. Hook, replace, get my base set, shoot the ball out, finish through. I want to work about 5 sets of this drill. All right, guys, so this next drill is going to be working your quick release, okay? So you're going to start with this ball down here. You're going to get in a nice shotgun stance. You can have this set up with really any quick game route. You can go bubble screen, quick slant, quick out, however you want to work this. But what you're going to do is you're going to be here. Now, when the target either flashes their hands or they take off, however you want to play it, you're going to be here. You're going to pick this ball up off the ground. You're going to get your feet set in that same hook replace step that I was just talking about. And right when your back leg hits the ground, we're going to drive, okay? Now, the main thing I want to work on is we don't want this ball on the threads. We want to make it realistic. No threads. I pick it up. When I get set here, right when I hit my back leg, I'm pushing off the inside arch and the ball's out. That's how I get a quicker release. I push off of this inside arch of my back leg, okay? And then I don't want to make sure when I pick this thing up, I don't want to be hunched over because I had to bend down. I want to make sure I have good posture, like I'm wearing a tie in the mirror, and just rotate right through this throw. I want to work about 4 sets on the left, 4 sets on the right. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, if you want to improve your football IQ, you want to get better reading coverages, understanding defenses, knowing what the defense is going to do before they even do it, check out that link in the description, guys, and please leave in the comments any questions you guys have. I'll make sure to get back to you, and I'll see you guys next time.